The Todoroki family is a perfect example on how people react and deal with abuse in families. Every single one of these characters are a perfect example of how people react in these situations. Starting at the cause of this problem, we look at Endeavor, and we know everything he's done. He created this whole entire problem. And we see through his journey through the series, he's just trying to atone for his sins. Even though he's trying to change, his kids are already damaged and affected by everything he's done to them. So let's look at their reactions and see why they are realistic and pretty understandable at the same time. So let's look at Natsuo. A lot of people are putting hate towards him, and I completely understand. He says right here, he does not ever want to see Endeavor again because of everything that he's caused in his life, and I understand where he's coming from. This could be straight out of my life. There are people in my family who just don't associate with other people because of past trauma, and right here, Natsuo does not want to associate with Endeavor because the trauma is so deep. He just hurt so bad because of everything Endeavor did to him. I think maybe Natsuo is getting his hatefulness from his father. His father treated him with hate his whole life, so he's now gonna show it back. Like maybe he gets it from Endeavor. I love how Horikoshi is showing this drama right here. This is how somebody would act, and I've actually acted this way too. Now I'd say I'm most like Fuyumi because all she's trying to do is have her family be one family again. She understands everything her father did, but she is trying to forgive him. She knows he's trying to change himself and be a better person, so she's forgiven him and trying to move on. I'm like Fuyumi a lot. We want our families to be together, but it's just not gonna happen. Shit happens. When people in our family make mistakes, we try and forgive them if they actually show, effort. Endeavor is showing he's trying to change, so we're gonna forgive them. Now on to Shoto. Shoto is the person who's dealt with it the most, and he's like, I'm just trying to get this over with. Like, he understands his father's mistakes, and he still holds that against him, but he is trying to move forward and see if his father changes or not. He holds his father accountable for what he did, but he is trying to watch him move on and, become a better person. I really like how Shoto handles it. He just does what he gotta do. This is also another realistic way on how somebody handles abuse. And Dabi, we already know his predicament. It's a mix of him being wrong and Endeavor being wrong as well. Now, Endeavor is just a bad dude. He did tons of bad stuff to Toya. That shaped Toya a lot. But Toya also was bad and crazy. He literally wanted to hurt Shoto as a baby, and he knows he's wrong for that. Dabi's main trait is he purely hates Endeavor. Like, he just hates him so much. He's not like Natsuo, where he's like, you know what, I make amends with you, but I'm moving on with my life. He just straight up hates Endeavor. We don't know what's gonna happen next. None of these people have to make up with Endeavor. They could just move on with their lives. But it looks like Shoto, Fuyumi, and maybe Dabi are gonna try and make up with their dad. It sucks that Natsuo isn't, but it is very realistic on how all these characters are reacting to their abuser. But yeah, I just love this chapter. I can relate to almost every single one of these characters right here. This is how a lot of families are in real life, and Horikoshi is just shedding light on it. It looks like the hellish Todoroki family is over, but let me know y'all how y'all feel about their reactions to Endeavor and what they're gonna do for the rest of their lives. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Just let me know y'all's opinions, and if you have anything like this going on in your life.